guys, hope you all had an awesome Thanksgiving. I have been really busy these past few weeks catching up on oil painting commissions and also redecorating my studio. So I recorded just a few clips and I thought I would make a vlog. Also, I'm trying to make my vlogs a bit more interesting, different from my usual routine. So hopefully this one will be a little bit more fresh and a nice change from my usual editing style. I'm still trying to learn and practice, so I really appreciate all of your suggestions and helpful comments from my previous vlog. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, now I want to show you guys my newly redecorated studio. Oh, looks like we have some studio tour crashers. Hi pups! Okay, so you enter from this door and you guys might recognize this old shelving unit from my Oakland studio. So I've put it up again and it's kind of messy right now, still figuring out exactly how I want to design this. But over here we have my little IKEA drawer unit. I put some papers and other supplies in there. Here we have one of my favorite things. It's my humidifier, and it also has this cool rainbow light setting, so it's both fun to look at and also keeps my room from being too dry. Mostly for these plants, so I'm starting to actually grow plants now, thanks to the influence of my dear friend Lena Danya, who is like a plant queen. So these are all my tropical slash need humidity plants. I put them next to the humidifier. This I just finished putting together. I got it online and it was actually pretty difficult. It took me around probably 5 hours to complete, but I'm really happy with the result. It's very modern and sleek, and I'm actually getting a new desk. So soon I will have a wood top desk that matches this little filing cabinet. Here's another look at all the wall shelves that my fiance helped me install. I got 4 of them. I actually have a few more shelves I might put up later in the future. This big leafy plant is fake, but I think it looks pretty nice. And we have this kind of empty area over here. Eventually, I'd love to put like a little doggy bed here for these guys because they like to chill with me while I'm painting during the day. Hi guys! And yeah, I also just want to have more and more plants. I'm gonna wait for them to grow, but probably this weekend I'll go plant shopping again. It's kind of addicting. And I'm definitely thinking of doing a more comprehensive studio tour soon. It's just that I always feel like the studio is not completely ready yet, like it's never finished or to my satisfaction. So until then, I'll just keep you guys updated with these small mini studio tours as I continue to evolve the look of my studio. So even though it's currently 6:30 p.m., I'm going to write down my to-do list for today and also write down some of the things I've already done just so I can cross them off. I'm one of those people. I think it's just really satisfying to retroactively write something to do that you've already finished. So let's see, I wasted a lot of time today putting together my dresser slash filing cabinet that I showed you guys earlier. So because of that, I am now a little bit delayed in my day. Like I'm only getting started on the bulk of my tasks at night. So it's gonna be a late night, but that's fine. Sometimes that happens. Also had my Patreon live stream today. which went well except for my internet kept cutting out. So that's something I have to probably investigate. Oh, and then tonight I also have to do all of my Patreon rewards, which includes recording a 40-minute podcast where I answer, I think today I'm going to answer around 12 questions, Q&A. I also have to do an exclusive Patreon tutorial video, and I usually ask my patrons with a poll. So this time they voted for how to paint fur and animals. I'm pretty excited to do that because I've only recently figured out how to properly paint fur through a lot of trial and error. This is kind of the darkest layer before my light fur layer. And even with this dark layer, I'm using a very small filbert brush turned on the side. I also have to make a few photo tutorials as well. So I usually make like a work in progress panel where I show like the concept sketch, the underpainting, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, and then I also write like a little bit of guidelines on which colors I use to mix which components of the piece. And if I have time today, I would also love to continue reading this book called The Fundamentals of Typography. I actually borrowed it from my good friend Daisy, who is an amazing designer. She's the one who is solely responsible for all the updated and improved graphics and typography that you see on my YouTube, my Instagram. She is so friggin' talented, and I have so many thanks to give her. Like, I could not thank her enough for just helping me kind of revamp my brand and my online graphics design presence, I guess. I have no clue what I'm doing, so borrowed some design books from her, and I'm gonna try to self-teach and get better at these things. Also today, some lovely person adopted this watercolor painting that I did over 5 years ago. You can see from the date, 2013. And this is really interesting because I made this painting before I had Instagram, before I became a full-time artist. This was one of my very first experiments with color, and this is like a watercolor piece. And back then, you know, I'd never even touched oils or hadn't touched oils in years. And this was kind of like one of the throwbacks to my early days. And I'm really happy that this painting has found a home. I hope that whoever adopted her can receive lots of joy and inspiration. Oh, and also, I recently finished this drawing for an upcoming show with Corey Helford Gallery in Los Angeles. I've been doing a lot of paintings recently, and I thought it'd be fun to challenge myself to do a slightly larger drawing piece for a gallery show. Normally I only submit oil paintings, and as I had predicted, this actually took longer than a painting would. With drawings, you can't work in layers, so all of the parts on the face, like these hair ornaments, I had to just kind of make them work on the same layer. So there's a lot of drawing around edges and, you know, being really careful with the shading and careful not to accidentally draw over things or draw too dark. You know, with oil painting, you can just kind of paint over it or use paint thinner to erase it and redo it. But with drawings, it's like once you leave a really dark mark, it's kind of permanent. So this was actually a pretty fun exercise, pretty fun challenge for myself. I was thinking about titling it Kiss because of the way the snake is kind of kissing her on the cheek. And she doesn't seem to be afraid of it. I think rather she is like really close friends or has some sort of maybe spiritual bond with the snake. I'm always really interested in making my subjects feel very safe and comfortable around very dangerous or very abnormal environments. So I think normally people are very scared of snakes. They have a bad reputation. but in this one I wanted to show the girl having a very like loving and close friendship with the snake. She's also got these ancient Chinese style hair ornaments. Her eyebrows and makeup are actually inspired by that era as well. This is how they used to do the eyebrows back in the day. Very thin and straight. And I actually used my own hands as reference because I couldn't find a pose that I liked. I just really wanted to do a piece inspired by kind of my Chinese roots. Also feeding the dogs some chicken and white rice because they've been having digestive problems. And they've been diarrheaing all over the house, which is just great. Come on, Mushroom! Mushroom! Oh, sorry, Booger Face. That's not for you. Sorry. Yeah. Alright guys, thanks again for watching another studio vlog. I hope it was enjoyable. I wish you all a very happy holiday season, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Bye! And before I leave, I just wanted to quickly remind you guys that I'm still having my 20% off holiday sale at my shop, and I'm going to be sending out one last batch of orders so that they can make it in time for Christmas in the United States, and the code is Black Friday at happyd-artist.com. Also, if you want to check out more artworks, works in progress, and just random daily artist adventures, feel free to check out my Instagram, and you can follow me at the handle @happydartist. And if you're interested in learning more about how to paint and draw, I have lots of art educational content on my Patreon page, including exclusive video tutorials, step-by-step photo tutorials, live streams, podcasts, and so much more, all available at patreon.com/happydartist. I'd love to have you join my Patreon family. Anyways, I'm going to end this video now. I love you guys so much and can't wait to share more videos with you guys very soon. Have an awesome day. Bye!